Good morning, Hog Nation. You're speaking with Brooklyn,
Jada,
and Connor.
And today we've had a very busy week. We have 2 more games for the tournaments, and Friday the Lady Hawks goes against Crockett County at 6 p.m. at the Hawks Nest, and then Saturday the Hawks go against Crockett County at the Hawks Nest, maybe Hawk Nest. I'm not sure about that actually. 6 p.m. But that should get posted on socials wherever that game's going to be at. But that's exciting. And then also, we've had so much going on this week that we didn't have time to film Southside Unfiltered. So we're going to talk about like everything we've been doing. So first, we're going to show a little clip from Mr. Warlow. He went to Talon from the Student Council fundraiser of Send the Teacher to Jail. So we're going to show that clip real quick. So let's get to it.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing.
Where are we going?
This young man, West. I didn't do nothing.
oh my gosh, I think I'm losing that down.
What's next?
Oh, okay,
That was kind of nice.
Say that here first.
I'll let you out. Apparently knew him if they got him
Oh,
mixing
thank you.
it. And your water
And more
bottle.
water, yes.
But you gotta ask permission to go to the bathroom.
Who am I gonna
No sleeping.
I'll text Miss Parnell.
Okay, you can ask.
I'll text you if I go to the bathroom.
No cell phones or your phones.
No
Okay.
cell phones,
No
no
sleeping.
earbuds.
Enjoy your time out. We'll be back to check on you for
All right.
the day.
All right.
Look back on the Spirit Week again. We did a bunch of Spirit Weeks. We did what was Monday? Monday was
Monday was what was in your
What
closet.
was in your closet? Then it was boots on the ground.
And then what was, you want to tell us the rest of them, Jada?
Wednesday was Little White Lies. Thursday was
Bring a backpack.
Bring anything but a backpack. And then Friday, Spirit Week.
Yep. And so we have a little slideshow that got put together from all the pictures. I'm sure all those teachers saw us interrupt their classes. It was so great. And all y'all came out there trying to get flicked up. And so, yeah. So let's look at those pictures real quick. Now, Connor wants to talk about the signing that happened with Miller Hornsby. So welcome back. Go ahead and get us started.
Congratulations to Miller Hornsby. He was signed to Vol State. Congratulations, man. It's a great opportunity I think you got. Me and him talked a little bit about what he's going to do in college. So I hope everything works out for you, man. And I'm glad that you signed to a really good college. So, yeah.
But let's check that clip out real quick.
Yeah.
It's an exciting day, but it's a sad day. It means it's getting close to the end. But we got one more year. Okay? So, Miller, pass it over to you, buddy.
I can't get on my phone, right?
Absolutely.
right, good afternoon, everyone. I want to thank you all for coming. My parents have always told me a story of when I was 2 years old, I took my brother's golf club and flipped it around so I could swing left-handed. My mother's eyes lit up with joy that day when she realized I was left-handed. But ever since then, her excitement has turned into anxiety whenever I pitch. But as nervous as she is, she's always been my biggest supporter. The same goes for the rest of my amazing family and girlfriend. I would like to thank my family for all the time and money spent to help me play the game that I love. Playing baseball has always been my dream, but it wouldn't have been my dream if it weren't for my big brother. Growing up watching Cade play taught me so much about how to play baseball, but more importantly, how to carry myself. I cannot think of a better person to look up to than him. I'd like to thank my girlfriend, Mary Page, for her support. There's not many girls that would be too thrilled to have a date night at the bullpen watching me throw. I hate to talk about my physical abilities on the field. I view it as a jinx of some sorts, but my strongest ability is my mental toughness, and I attribute that to my father, who has always pushed me in the right direction. Every year, Coach White tells us the mound is the loneliest place on the diamond, but for me, it has always felt like home because of my faith and the guidance of my coaches. All of my coaches have mentored me both on and off the field, and I know they'll continue to advise and guide me even after I'm done playing. Baseball has taught me some of my toughest lessons. I've had to learn perseverance and had to overcome adversity, but it has also led me to my best friends and my teammates. I still remember certain games or practices and laugh at those memories. I remember just hanging out before the games, talking and joking around with my friends. These are the memories I will never forget. I want to thank everyone for coming out here today. Without the people in this room, none of this would have been possible. Thank you all.
Both teams just finished competing in the district tournament. The Lady Hawks won the district tournament. The Hawks finished second in the district tournament. During the tournament, Lady Hawks Addison Dilworth reached the 1,000 career points milestone. Good job, Addie.
Yes, Addie, you did an amazing job. And then also, like, that game was so fire. I cannot lie. I thought the Northside versus Southside game was going to be, like, really, really hype. And it was. But that game against, what school is it, McNary? And the girls, that was fire. Like, the whole crowd was engaging. It was amazing. And I don't know if Mr. Gasson's got any clips from that, but if he does, I'm going to tell him to put them in here.
I don't think anybody filmed for him.
Man, I don't know, but that game was great.
What do y'all think the score of this Crockett County game is going to be?
Get out.
Score
I'm sorry, they're doing 6-7 behind us.
Score predictions, maybe?
Man, like, I'm telling you, as a cheerleader, we'll be over there and, like, the clock hits 6-7, you see all of us go. And it's, like, the cringiest stuff I ever seen. Like, there was this, McNary, actually, their cheerleaders had jerseys, and, like, each jersey was, like, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7, 6-7, like, going down the line, because you do cheer lines, and you have 6-7, 6-7, 6. Y'all are brain rotted. Tell me you're from a small. Like, okay, you know how you do cheer lines? They're like windows. They had jerseys with their cheer skirts, which it's cute.
Oh, okay.
And they had like 6, 7, 6, 7. I was like, tell me you're brain rot without
You
telling
could do
me.
that?
I guess.
did
But
not
then they
know
have
that.
another jersey too, and they're just regular. But I thought that was funny. But yeah, we don't really have any more things to talk about. But we did have a great Spirit Week, I think. And yeah, that's really all we have to talk about today. And have a great day.